to get off the track for what?
They had to get Frank in there, guys, for sure. We're valleyed up with the Mount Miguel Matadors head coach Verlaine Bertoffi and the guys joining me here. Honored to have them actually late night here on the eve before a game, but that's how the Matadors roll because they're practicing hard and get ready for the season opener on Friday night. Coach Bertoffi, thank you for getting this crew. Delonte Williams, Dominic Lopez, Malachi Jackson, and Nicholas Zamora, sir. Honored to be chatting with them on a night before the game. How's it been going this week in preps for the opener, Coach?
It's been going great, man. We just been trying to focus on the detail. Just try to take it one day at a time. That's been our motto all year, just trying to win the day. So just one day at a time, you know what I mean? That's our motto. So we're not even looking at tomorrow. We're just looking at what we have to do today, and then, we'll handle what we have to handle tomorrow.
Yeah, and I'll get into some other details with you in a bit. I saw your posts out there about the ratings and everything, but hey, we know how this team has been going, Dominic, as the Matadors continue to excel. It's a top 10 team. Everybody knows that, if not a little bit higher. So I wouldn't be worried about the disrespect right now. But obviously, you guys have to feel like it's more just the unfinished business on the field, getting to the ultimate goals here, especially in our tough Grossmont Hills League and then the playoffs beyond that. You got me, Dom? Hit your mute.
Yeah, we've been working really hard this off season, and to now it's all just been the work in the weight room and on the field. It's all just been work. As Delonte, Malachi, Nick, we all know that we've just been working. We really want to get this goal to open D1, wherever it is. We want to win a championship, and then we want to go to state and win that as well.
Hey, Malachi, with this Matadors team, we know sometimes, hey, that offense gets on and off the field. You with me? There you are. You with me, Malachi? Yep, I can hear you good. That offense comes on and off the field so fast, puts a little pressure on you guys back there sometimes in the secondary, and we get into some crazy games sometimes. And I'm sure the defense knows that that's something they just have to deal with. But you guys still got a solid core. And yeah, if anything, maybe we build on that D. How's it look for you guys back there on the defensive side of the ball?
With us knowing that our offense gets on and off the field pretty fast, we know that we have to practice pretty hard and, just stay on it and make sure we're well conditioned and make sure we're ready to go out there at any given moment.
Hey, Nick, with this program and the way Coach V is running things out there, and look, it's been just a terrific thing to watch for prep football fans to watch. Man, the Matadors are at heights that, look, I'll say it, Coach. I remember in 1986 when Helix lost the biggest game of the season, the Matadors 14-0. And that was a great year. That was 2 great years for the Matadors, but these are new heights. Nick, what is it like here to kind of be the focus of so many high school football fans and the way you guys have just shown out over the years here at Mount Miguel? How do you feel it's poised in your season this year and beyond? Because it's an event on Friday nights.
It's an honor to have so many schools watching out for us throughout the season, and knowing that they're going to give us their all, and knowing that we're going to give them our all too.
Hey, Delonte, this school is attracting great talent from all over. And look, I'll even hint at it with Coach V right now, because there's always been resistance to change in today's era. We've got our social medias out there. And look, we don't want to go back to where, if I can make it honestly, Coach, why should someone be deprived if they're playing at a school maybe that doesn't have a lot of success? Now, the Matadors having great success, but say they weren't, and there was a top talented player that could get his exposure somewhere, right? Like I think of the old El Cajon Valley teams where they had some great players in there that maybe could have played somewhere else, but it wasn't like that back in that era. So when the talent comes in, like you have, Delonte, and some of the other guys have gotten these top scholarship offers, is it something about the chemistry, the vibe that's going on? We know that Coach runs a special situation. Winning, I don't know, maybe it's just a coincidence, Coach B, that winning follows you, but you know what I mean, Delonte. Is it about the way things are being done? Or is there something to, hey, other athletes are doing it too, and the just the vibe? Like I said, Friday nights, it's so fun at Mount Miguel. You know what I'm characterizing there?
Yeah. Well, we handled it. All the talent we get, we handle pretty well. Everybody gets what they want. Everybody just got to work and do what is told of them. And yeah, Friday nights are going to be fun with my brothers and everybody because we all worked in the off season, and now it's time to show what we've been working for.
Coach, I'm all about the Matadors. I wanted to hook up with you guys and just love watching this program just kind of turn. Look, Matadors have had some great teams, but it seems to only come and go kind of throughout the years. But with your leadership here, and I'm sure you credit a lot of the guys who followed you here and believe in all the things that you do, not just with the kids, but just raising awareness and making it a program to a certain extent as well. So what is the philosophy that's gotten you to, I don't know, maybe I'm just a fanboy of yours, sir, but it really is fun to watch.
Honestly, there's a couple pillars that we live by. Number one is honestly is how we practice. You know what I mean? The boys will tell you. We probably have the hardest ran practice in San Diego. We practice extremely hard. Number two, just the discipline. You know what I mean? They'll tell you, and accountability. We hold them accountable for every little thing, and I think that was the biggest difference. Is just being especially in a lower income community in the inner city, you got to make sure that accountability is key. And number three is like, we push them, but we also love them at the same time. And then I think them just trusting the process and just, kind of buying into the process and seeing all the results, I think is making everything easy for everybody. But it's all those things, man. It's all about accountability. It's all about discipline. It's all about practicing hard and just trying to play with max effort and give it everything you got. And if you do, we'll live with the results. But, so far, that's what kind of, had me always be successful, just, sticking to those, basic fundamentals.
Hey, Dominic, I don't want to keep you guys too late, but I'm going to be talking to you guys for another 15 or 20 minutes for sure. I want to know all about Mount Miguel football. But tomorrow's a pretty tough game going up to play a San Marcos team that, you know what? They were pretty great. Then they went down a little bit. Now they're pretty good again. But it's a great test tomorrow night. Look, we're probably ranked ahead of them there a little bit. I'm going to still get into it with Coach V. He'll probably plead the fifth on tonight. But should be a fun night tomorrow night. And you guys got to think you got a big chance to start off with a big win against a fellow top 10 team.
Yeah, tomorrow's a big game. We know we've prepared for them really good this week. We practiced really hard. We've really just been working this week to prepare for them. It's going to be a good game, but I believe in me and my brothers. I think we'll come out on top. I know we've practiced harder. We've hit the weight room harder, and we're ready. We're just ready to play. We're all itching to play.
All right, Malachi, pressure's on. We know what San Marcos is about. And, hey, that's what the Matadors are about, too, with a great offense. But you can't help but note that this quarterback, he's probably pretty special dude. So what are you guys doing back there to make sure that he's not, doing the same thing we're doing out there? Because we're going to score. But, man, I have a feeling it could be a high-scoring game, but maybe you guys clamp it down.
Yeah, I feel like we have a pretty good matchup against them, but we know that they have a pretty good quarterback, but I feel like we have the best DB core in San Diego County. I feel like that's for a fact. And I feel like we could lock it down and we could show them that we're not going for none of that and show them that we're one of those teams that could compete with like high division quarterbacks.
Hey, Nick, it doesn't stop there for this schedule. I don't know, Matt, Coach. I guess it says, hey, I can work you guys hard. And I'm going to put you up against some of these teams La Costa Canyon, Loyola on the road, Torrey, Poway. I mean, I don't want to think the league schedule is the easy part, but every week's a tough week for you guys. That's a challenge you want for sure, right?
Yeah, I'm really excited for this game and really excited for all the challenges of the schools that we're going to go against this season. And it may get tough, but I know that my brothers and me and especially the online, we got it covered.
Delonte, that non-league schedule sounds pretty tough. We still got to deal with the Eagles, and maybe my Highlanders will have a chance against you guys. It seems like it, honestly. Matadors feel like they passed them up a little bit. Look, I want my Helix to compete too, and hey, there's still a great program in there, right there in the top 10. In fact, brings back the old rivalry. Do they have that sword anymore, Coach? Is that thing hanging around?
Yeah, it's at Mount Miguel hanging right in the wall.
Oh, great. You can send me a picture of it, and I'll keep it on my phone, just like I keep the musket. But I don't get to use that prop this year because, well, we'll give Grossman a few years off. They'll be back. Hey, Delonte, what do you think? The Eagles, the Highlanders still can battle with these Cougars too. El Cap comes over from the other league. It's a good league schedule too. What's tougher? The non-league games? I know Coach telling you not to look ahead, but I've got a show to run. So, or our league games, are they pretty tough too?
I feel like everybody's a tough challenge. I feel like more like the non-league is more tougher, but I just feel like we're the better team all around for anybody on our schedule. I feel like we could beat anybody if we put it in the work and play together and just do the little things right.
Great answer for sure. You got these guys. Feels like you got them schooled a little bit on this, Coach. You guys are the most media savvy program. It feels like ever since you came along. So I got to ask you, and you can just say maybe I'll put the words in your mouth. So you were joking around, not joking around at all. It's a serious matter, actually, to be rated maybe where you guys are in the Max Preps ratings because those are official rated. Those are the ones we're taking with us when we go into that room, I guess, at the end of the year and finalize everything. Can a season worth of winning kind of erase that? Or is it put you behind a little bit because of the calculation? I imagine if you won them all, it wouldn't matter. But if you did lose a couple along the way, maybe one in section. So I know you're serious about it. And look, the HS ratings thing bugs me a little bit too. I mean, I'm paying $120 and I can only make I gotta calculate my clicks a little bit. So you don't have to give me a long-winded answer to my long-winded question, but is this the fair way to do it, the right way to do it? Can you say anything to me tonight and make me feel better?
I don't know. I just, my thing was just like if you watch high school football, you know what I mean. I don't know how, we don't really look at rankings here because the boys will tell you we're about taking it one day at a time. But like, putting us at 19 is just, I don't know. I think you must not know nothing about football. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. We just tell our guys just take it one day at a time, and it's not where you start, it's where you finish. So at the end of the day, the end goal is to win a CIF championship. So, that's what we're striving for.
No, and also I guess if we get into that top four, I guess certainly a goal there. So, Dominic, I know the goals for the Matadors have to be league championship and CIF championship, state champ. They're all achievable for you guys. So, the week to week thing, I know I get it and all that, but you guys have had such great success. You got to put high expectations on yourselves.
Oh yes, sir. Coach, you said we take it one day at a time. But obviously, we have high goals. We want to reach those goals, especially, of course, one at a time. Win league, win CIF, and eventually win state. Those are our goals. But we have to take it one goal at a time, and eventually, I believe we can make it to state. And win it all.
Yep, I got you. I think we got all that. And all right, and Malachi, we're going to get this thing under wraps here, right? I know that this has got to be a big focus for the defense in all these games that we went up against last year. So just convince me here that we're going to be I don't want to say you guys did a great job. I mean, when you win, you do what you have to do. But man, we could do a lot more with just keeping those scores down. You guys got to feel a little bit of pressure sometimes in some of those games. We're looking better now.
Yeah, I feel like
Tell
yeah.
me some of your guys too, please.
You said what?
Tell me some of your guys too, please, that you share the field with on your defense.
Some of the guys that I share the field with is like Delonte Dom, Gianni, Brandon, Ryan, Sua, Frank, Driston, just a lot of guys. We got a lot of guys up front, linebackers. We got secondary. We got them all around. And yeah, last year I feel like we did a lot of going back and forth with teams, like a lot of back and forth. It was just mainly an offensive show. But this year I feel like we like really put our foot down and like stepped it up on our defense, and we're like leading our defense a little bit more and a little bit better, and it's showing a lot.
Nick, I know you covered some guys there. Do you have some mates in the trenches you can add? You already get them all. Great job.
Yeah, we got our centers. We got Jose. We got a freshman center. We got Tank. He's doing really good, showing a lot of potential. But like Malachi said too, we have Sua, Frank, Driston, a lot of guys who want to just push other guys around and make that O-line work, you know.
And Delonte, between you and Brandon and Paris, and I don't know who else I can remember from this team coming up, but you could tell me some of those specialists, those skill players for sure. But more what I'm interested in is, you see a guy like Brandon and all the attention that he's gotten, and you're starting to get a lot of great attention as well. It's got to be a big plus for you to be able to see all that transpire, knowing that you're going to be having your mailbox is going to, or I don't know if it's a mailbox anymore, Coach. Your inbox is going to be full here, and your phone will blow up over the next year or so because of all of the great play we see from you. And you've seen it already with all those offers that Brandon have. It's got to be something you can put in your memory bank to make it easier for you.
Yeah. Brandon has his own thing. I have my own thing going on. I try to like do my own stuff because stuff that like Brandon's a big name, but like we're all our own person, and I feel like we all put in the same work, but we all got our own journey.
I got you. And Coach, that's what makes this whole thing that you've got going so interesting. I mean, you obviously are attracting some elite level talent, but you still have some homegrown guys too. And that's got to foster just an incredible energy that you built into this whole thing through your social media and all the neat things that you got going as well. So I hope I've characterized the rise of the valley up here a little bit with you guys, because it's just been so incredible to watch. And I know I get upset if I don't get my NFHS game or don't get to see my Matadors, and I'm relying on some social media stuff. So your cameras better be working.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Just trying to, be one of the top programs in the state, and then eventually the country. That's the goal. So the standard is high here. We're trying to reach that. So, our motto is just take it one day at a time. Just be the best version of yourself today, and let's keep building on it a brick a day. You know what I mean? And we'll eventually lay the foundation where we want to get to.
All right. Well, you've been at a few stops already, and I don't want to be, jealous of any attention that you get. I hope this is the spot. I hope this is the thing that you need in your life, because man, we'd love to see this happen just year after year here. I know I've got plenty of time to cover more football, and I'd love to see this turn into something. And look, it's a different not vibe at all. It's a championship vibe at Granite Hills, but man, that's got to be exciting too with the way they're going and everything. Those games are so special as well. So I know there's got to be a little bit of a, even though I'm trying to sell the Claymore sword here, but it really, to me, Granite Hills is on top. So tell me what it takes, Coach, what these guys have to do to get up on that night.
It just takes, working hard and, just all about putting in the work. Honestly, like we're not looking at Granite Hills or any other program. Like I'll tell our guys, we got to focus on ourselves. You know what I mean? So we got to try to be the best version of ourselves and do the best version for our team. And if we take care of all that stuff, we'll live with the results. So, the plan is in place. You know what I mean? The everything's in place. So this is year 3 from the jump we made from year 1 to year 3. I don't know if any program in history of San Diego has done that. So, just got to keep working and keep working, keep building these guys up. So, I think we're right where we need to be as far as, our goals and stuff. We just got to keep taking it one day at a time.
Well, just the sky's the limit for the matter. Look at the path, the trajectory at Mater Dei Catholic compared to here. It looks the same, only a little bit better and a little bit greater. Maybe because it's got that scarlet and black there a little bit too, and that makes me feel really good. So, guys, good luck tomorrow against San Marcos. That fearless forecaster. I was just channeling my partner's dad, Bill Dickens, who was such a great writer. I called San Marcos because I want to be proved wrong tomorrow night. Let's go get them. And I think some other guy might have said that as well. So let's go beat them tomorrow night. Should be great. And Malachi, get some picks on these guys because we know that their guy can throw just as well as our guys. Coach, have you made a decision yet?
Yeah, Jeremiah Loper is going to get the start, but both quarterbacks will play, so we're excited to see, how this offense works with all these horses we got.
All right, are we getting a mini scoop there, or is the word out a little bit?
Nah, the word's not out. They're competing every day. It's been a good QB battle, honestly. So, we'll see. It's still.
Really appreciate you saying it right here with us. We want to catch up with the Matadors again here during the season. If we can get you maybe on the bus on one of those road games driving back, hook us up with the phone. And I don't care how loud it is. If you can't even hear the questions, I don't think it matters when you're coming home from a big road win. Watch out tomorrow night. Might be blowing up your phone, Coach.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you guys. Delonte Williams, we know him already, and if you don't, well, just settle in. You're going to be knowing him here, hopefully, over the next years. Dominic Lopez as well, the veteran. Malachi Jackson holding it down in the secondary. Nicholas Zamora, thank you as well, the veterans from the Matadors. All right, we're ready. Man, it's Thursday night with these guys, and we're getting ready for Friday night football, so make sure you join us. We have a post game here on Friday night after the action. Big opening card here from the East County games. All right, that's going to do it for the guys and for me. Really appreciate the Mount Miguel Matadors, and thank you very much to head coach Verlaine Batoffi as well. And we'll have him shout out all of his assistants after the win tomorrow night. All right, is that okay? Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Yep, for EastCountySports.com, I'm Ramon Scott. Thank you for being with us.